Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series of Hypertext Markup Language and JavaScript. This is Mandakini Ganeshwade, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department of Marathwada Institute of Technology, Aurangabad. Today we are going to see the table creation in HTML. So how we are going to create a real-time table if we require in application. For this we have to identify the problem, what kind of the problem we have, and what way we can find the solution to that design or web page, and we are going to have the how to build a solution for that kind of the application. Then we are going to have the implementation if required. In this case we require the implementation part, that minimum requirement as any kind of the notepad, or it is supported for any kind of the browser. So nowadays it may support for all kind of the browsers. So today we'll see how to create a table in HTML. So let us switch to the table creation, building table in HTML. So HTML tables are created using this kind of the tags. These are the basic tags which we require while creating the tables. That is table written in a pairwise table opening table tag, and this is a closing table tag. In a closing we always have the slash with the tag name. Then we have a tr tag, that is for table row. It will create a table row in a that type of the table. Then table heading, th is used to create a table headings. Then td is used to create a table data, or we add the table data, actual content of the table. So here suppose now our application is to create this real timetable for the second year class. So this timetable may have headings. These are the time slots we have. Then in a row side, this is a column, we have the number of rows. Here we have 6 rows, and time slot also we have 6 time slots. So this is actually we are going to create a timetable. In a first row we have a first slot as a practical slot. In this case 2 cells are going to combine. Here let us see what is a cell. Cell is a smallest area in a table where we can enter the data or we can add the data. Then this is a single cell we have. Actually table is a combination of rows and columns. So let us see what type of the rows we are adding one by one. This is the first row where we have the timing slot. Second row we are having the actual slot of the engagement of those practicals and theory classes. So here Monday, the first slot having practical slot. So in this way we have to identify how we are going to add the rows one by one in that real case. So this is a third row. Then we have a fourth row. This is actually going to create in a table. So let us switch to the programming, where we are adding a coding part. So this is a first root tag HTML, then head, then we have a title. This title is going to display on the title bar of the page, and body tag whenever we require to add the particular background to that page. So this is a bg color equal to, we are giving the name. Sometimes for the beginners we can give the directly name, and if you have the understanding of all kinds of the information in HTML, so we can add the digital combination of colors, that is a 6-digit combination we have. Now let us start with the heading. So by heading we can giving the name of that timetable as a class timetable and year of the timetable. So let us start with the actual tag, that is for table, that is a table tag. So here we are using the table tag, and for this we can have the some specific properties, like we are adding a border to that table. I'm giving like a border equal to 10 in a double quote. Also with this we are using a cell spacing property, means in between the two cells we are allowing the some space, so we are using a cell spacing as a property for the tag. So I will give some minimum property value, that is a cell spacing equal to 8, and also I am giving the alignment to that cell, so it text will going to display in a center place. I will give the center property. Then I will have the actual rows. After table we can have the tr tag. So in a tr we can specify property like height, width or anything. So I will add the height equal to some value I am specifying, so it will look some proper height to that rows. Initially all the tags are using a here in a heading, table heading, so I am using a th, so it will text will look as a bold, then td. Then I am going to add again align, their alignment in 3 ways: center, left, right. So we can have the center alignment. Then it has the actual data to that headings. So I'm giving days and time slot here. So this is a first text in a table heading I'm going to add, so that will close the first tag as a heading. Then we have a second table heading, there we are specifying the time slot. So the time slot may be like this way. So here one by one we can adding the time slot, so as we require in a table. So we can have the next slot, that is a 11 to 12 we have. These are the time slot for the initial rows. So whenever we are going to highlight the time slot, that if it is a break, so we can have the another property, that is a with the table heading. So in a table heading we can have the property style as, we can give the like this. So this is a property going to add for that cell only. So this is written in between the double quote. So this property is going to add for that slot. So it highlight that cell. Then we are going to add the another row where the slots are going to use 1 2 next time, that is it may be 2. Then we have a next slot, that is 2 to 3. Then we have here some breaks we have, that is a 3 to 3:15 break we have. So again for this we can have the some styles if required. Then we have the another rows. So again 2 more slots we are going to adding, that is a 4 to slots we are going to add. (315 to 415 slot we have in a table. So I am going to added 2 cells here, 2 slots. Then we can add the next row, that is with the starting tag tr. For this also we can specify the height, so it looks a proper width of that row. Then we have actual value to that cell. So here again we can add another tag, that is a td. Here we are going to add the value to that cell, that is a td align having property center. Then suppose that row have the combination of 2 cells, 2 columns. In that case we can add the property column span equal to 2. Then have the slots, like we can have the practical slot, S1 batch we have for the subject, for example Python having, and for that we are assigning subject teachers, so name of the subject teachers. Then lab we can use for those practicals. So in this way we are going to have the different text in that cell. So we can have the number of text in that cell, so we can add a batch wise. So second batch will be for the second subject. Suppose the subject is like this, then lab may be this one. So in this way all the batches are going to add one by one, so that may have the all text in a single cell we can add. So this is the name of the staff. So here all the 4 subjects are going to add in a single cell. So this is a table creation. In this way we are going to add the number of rows and columns and number of actual data into the table. So let us see how much rows and columns are going to added here. So we have to close first, that is a here. Then we are having a closing of all the tags which we have specified in a page, that is a notepad page. So look, so this is a, let us see the output for this